Welcome, the rare gems. Don't wait for the world to recognize your greatness. Live as if you are already the person you want to become. The Sigma female isn't someone you meet every day. She doesn't conform to the usual labels or expectations. She's a force of nature, independent, deeply self-aware, and powerful in ways most people can't grasp. Sigma females aren't defined by society's norms. They live on their own terms, carving paths where none existed before. Their strength isn't loud, it's subtle yet undeniable, the kind that commands respect without needing to demand it. What makes them so rare? It's their ability to embrace solitude without loneliness, lead without controlling, and succeed without validation. Sigma females thrive in a world that often misunderstands them because they know the value of staying true to themselves. They adapt, evolve, and shine in their unique way, proving that power doesn't need a spotlight. It speaks for itself. If you've ever felt different, unshaken by trends or opinions, this video is for you. Discover why Sigma females are changing the game and how you might just be one of them. Watch now. Let's dive in the rare gems. Number 1. The rare blend of introversion and assertiveness. The Sigma female is a paradox of power, quiet yet commanding, reserved yet undeniably magnetic. Her introversion doesn't mean she shies away from the world. It means she's selective. She's not the type to jump into every conversation or dominate every room, but when she speaks, people listen. It's not volume that gives her authority. It's the weight of her words and the clarity of her thoughts. Her assertiveness sets her apart. She knows what she wants and isn't afraid to stand her ground. But unlike those who force their way to be heard, the Sigma female operates with grace. She can set boundaries without alienating others, making her presence both powerful and approachable. People don't feel pushed away by her confidence. They're drawn to it because it's authentic. She doesn't crave the spotlight, and that's precisely why it finds her. While others are busy chasing recognition, she's quietly working, growing, and achieving. Her focus is internal, not external. She isn't motivated by applause or validation, but by her own standards and goals. This inner drive makes her presence even more compelling. There's a sense of mystery about her, a feeling that she's working on something extraordinary, even if she's not flaunting it. This rare balance between introversion and assertiveness makes her stand out. She's approachable enough to connect with others, but self-assured enough never to lose herself in those connections. She's proof that you don't need to be the loudest to be heard or the most outgoing to make an impact. The Sigma female is a quiet storm, calm on the surface but full of power beneath. It's a combination that's as rare as it is unforgettable, and it's what makes her so undeniably remarkable. Number 2. Non-attachment to outcomes. Sigma females have mastered the art of not tying their self-worth to results or external approval. While most people obsess over the end goal, constantly measuring their value by success or failure, Sigma females focus on something far deeper, the process itself. They understand that real power isn't in the outcome, it's in the journey, in the dedication, and in the quiet confidence that comes from doing something because it matters to them, not because it'll win them praise. This mindset makes them unshakable. They don't get bogged down by setbacks, nor do they need to bask in constant accolades. The opinion of others or the uncertainty of success doesn't sway their resolve. Sigma females are driven by a deeper sense of purpose that can't be disrupted by the world's fluctuating opinions. They don't need external validation to feel fulfilled. Their self-worth is rooted in their own standards, not in winning approval or receiving rewards. This detachment gives them a unique resilience. Where others might crumble after failure or desperately seek attention after a win, Sigma females remain steady. They learn from each experience without letting it define who they are. Their focus is always on improvement, mastery, and the refinement of their craft, whether anyone notices or not. Their strength comes from knowing that the process itself is where growth happens. They are more invested in becoming their best version than in the applause or the final prize. This ability to detach from the outcome allows Sigma females to navigate life with calm purpose and an unwavering sense of self. Number 3. Fearless evolution. Sigma females have an incredible ability to embrace change, not as something to fear, but as a chance to evolve and grow. While many people resist change because it's uncomfortable or uncertain, Sigma females see it as an opportunity to expand, adapt, and conquer new challenges. They understand that stagnation is the enemy of progress, and they are constantly seeking ways to level up, whether that's through acquiring new skills, deepening their knowledge, or pushing their personal boundaries. They don't just react to change, they actively seek it out. Whether it's moving into a new career path, embracing a new mindset, or learning something completely outside their comfort zone, Sigma females are always moving forward. They're not afraid to step into the unknown because they understand that true growth lies in the discomfort of change. They don't wait for the world to change for them. They change themselves to meet it head-on, adapting with ease and confidence. This fearless evolution is rooted in their belief that growth is not a destination, but a lifelong journey. They don't measure success by where they are, but by how far they've come and how much they've learned along the way. For Sigma females, every challenge, every shift in the landscape is an opportunity to improve, refine, and transform into a stronger, more capable version of themselves. While others might fear the unknown, Sigma females walk boldly into it, knowing that it's through embracing change that they unlock their full potential and continue to evolve into the best versions of themselves. Number 4. Complete control over their narrative. Sigma females refuse to let others define their story. They take full control of their narrative, never allowing outside influences to dictate who they are or where they're headed. Unlike those who live to meet the expectations of others, Sigma females consciously shape every aspect of their lives with deliberate intention and focus. They understand that the way they present themselves, the choices they make, and the paths they take are all part of the legend they are crafting. What sets them apart is the complete ownership they take over their journey. They don't let anyone impose their idea of who they should be or what they should achieve. This self-determination allows them to move through life with a sense of purpose that can't be disrupted by the noise around them. Sigma females don't wait for others to acknowledge them or to decide their worth. They define it for themselves every single day. Because of this control, their stories tend to stand out. While many people's lives are influenced by the stories others have written for them, Sigma females carve out their own path. They make bold choices, take risks, and embrace the unknown, all while staying true to their vision. This level of agency and self-awareness ensures that their life's narrative becomes something unique, something exceptional that can't be replicated. In the end, Sigma females are the authors of their own legend. They don't need anyone else's approval to know they're on the right path. It's this unwavering control over their own narrative that makes their lives a testament to self-reliance, strength, and an unyielding commitment to their personal journey. Number 5. Unwavering Integrity. Sigma. Females have an integrity that doesn't need to be paraded around or flaunted for applause. While others may feel the urge to highlight their good deeds or make a show of their virtues, Sigma females act with a quiet, unshakable moral compass that guides them regardless of recognition. They don't do the right thing for the sake of gaining anything in return. They do it because it aligns with their internal code, a personal set of values that are unmovable. This kind of integrity isn't loud or attention-seeking. It's a silent power that flows through everything they do. What sets them apart is that they aren't performing for anyone. They don't need external validation or to be seen as heroic to feel good about their actions. Their actions are rooted in a deeper understanding of what's right, not in what they can gain. While others may compromise their values to chase rewards, Sigma females remain steadfast, knowing that staying true to their integrity is the most powerful thing they can do. It's not about being perfect, but about being consistent, doing the right thing when no one is watching, and never letting the world's temptations sway them from their core beliefs. This quiet strength is often overlooked, but it's precisely what makes Sigma females so powerful. They don't need to shout about their integrity because their actions speak for them. They move through life in a way that commands respect without having to demand it. Integrity for them isn't a choice, it's who they are, And it's this unwavering commitment to doing what's right, no matter the consequences, that gives them a strength most will never understand. A heartfelt thank you to you, Rare Gems, for being a cherished part of this community. Your encouragement and support inspire me to keep producing content that matters. I deeply appreciate you. Number 6. Fearless authenticity. Sigma. Females are the rare ones who don't play the game of pretending. While most people mold themselves to fit in or put on a face for the world, they stand unapologetically as themselves. This isn't about being different for the sake of it or trying to break norms just to get attention. It's about an inner confidence that doesn't need to be manufactured or faked. They don't waste energy pretending to be someone they're not because they've long realized that their true self is enough. This kind of authenticity is magnetic. There's a rawness to it that others can't ignore. It's not about being perfect, it's about being real. And that's what makes Sigma females so compelling. When you're around them, you're not getting a curated version of who they are. You're seeing the full picture, the good, the bad, and everything in between. And that's powerful. It's this authenticity that gives them an aura of strength that can't be easily shaken by the opinions or expectations of others. For Sigma females, authenticity isn't a choice or a strategy, it's a natural state. It doesn't need to be announced or declared. It simply is. This authenticity creates a space where others feel safe to be themselves too. People are drawn to them not because they perform a persona, but because they create an environment where being genuine is the only option. In a world where so many are stuck in the trap of trying to live up to external standards or pretend they're something they're not, Sigma females are a reminder that true power lies in showing up as who you really are. And that's what makes them unforgettable. Number 7. Cerebral over emotional. Sigma. Females approach life with a level-headedness that most people can't even fathom. While others often make decisions based on impulse or emotions, Sigma females have mastered the art of detachment. They don't let the chaos around them cloud their judgment or steer them off course. In moments of pressure or uncertainty, they are the calm in the storm, analyzing every situation with clarity and precision. This doesn't mean they are cold or detached from their feelings. It means they understand that emotions, while important, should never be the driving force behind major decisions. Where others might act on fear, anger, or excitement, Sigma females rely on intellect, strategy, and careful analysis. They take the time to process, assess, and then act. Their decision-making is a calculated blend of logic and foresight, which allows them to navigate even the most turbulent situations without being swept away by emotion. What makes them even more powerful is their ability to stay in control of their emotions, not suppress them, but channel them effectively. They understand that emotions are information, but they don't let that information dictate their actions. By staying calm and collected, they not only make better decisions, but inspire others to do the same. People are drawn to their steady presence because they can see that Sigma females aren't ruled by their feelings. They are guided by a strong sense of purpose, strategy, and an unshakable commitment to logic. In a world that often favors quick, emotional reactions, Sigma females show that true power comes from thinking through every situation with a clear mind, unaffected by external turbulence. Number 8. Detachment from drama. Sigma females have an incredible ability to stay out of the drama that so many others seem to thrive in. While most people get caught up in gossip, arguments, or unnecessary conflict, Sigma females watch it all from the sidelines, unaffected and uninterested. They recognize that drama is a distraction, an energy drain that doesn't serve any real purpose. They're not here to prove anything to anyone or engage in petty disputes. Their time is too valuable and their focus too sharp to waste on things that don't contribute to their personal growth or goals. This detachment isn't about avoiding confrontation or shying away from difficult conversations. It's about knowing where to invest your energy. Sigma females understand that indulging in drama only diverts attention from what truly matters, whether it's their work, personal development, or meaningful connections. They keep their minds clear and their energies directed toward their own ambitions, not on people who seek to stir chaos or disrupt their peace. What makes this trait particularly powerful is that Sigma females don't need to get involved in every argument or gossip session to maintain control. They aren't concerned with being liked or staying in the loop. Their strength comes from being above the noise, choosing to remain focused on what truly moves the needle in their lives. Others might get swept up in the drama, but Sigma females see it for what it is, a distraction from the real work. And because they maintain this laser-like focus, they often achieve the kind of success and peace of mind that those caught in the drama can only dream of. Number 9. Magnetic, yet mysterious. There's something undeniably captivating about a Sigma female. She doesn't try to grab attention, yet she has a presence that's impossible to ignore. It's not in what she says or does, but in the way she carries herself, reserved yet confident, approachable yet distant. People find themselves curious, drawn in by an intangible quality they can't quite put their finger on. Her mystery lies in her depth. Unlike those who wear everything on the surface, a Sigma female reveals only what she chooses, leaving people wanting to know more. She doesn't share her every thought or emotion freely, and this intentional silence isn't an act of secrecy. It's a reflection of her self-respect. She values her energy and chooses carefully who gets to know her on a deeper level. This creates an aura of exclusivity that makes others feel privileged to be in her circle. What makes her magnetism even more powerful is that it's effortless. She doesn't perform or conform to societal expectations to gain approval. Instead, her authenticity speaks volumes. She's comfortable in her skin and radiates a quiet confidence that people can't help but admire. This confidence isn't loud or boastful. It's steady, unshaken by outside opinions. People are drawn to her because they sense there's more to her than meets the eye. She's not an open book, and that's what makes her fascinating. The more time you spend around her, the more you realize how much depth she holds, layers of intelligence, kindness, ambition, and wisdom that she doesn't flaunt. The Sigma female is proof that mystery and authenticity are a powerful combination. She teaches us that you don't need to chase attention to be magnetic. Sometimes being unapologetically yourself is enough to captivate the world. Number 10. Unshakable in their morals. The Sigma female is unshakable in her morals because her sense of right and wrong comes from within. While many people shift their beliefs to fit in or gain approval, she stands firm. Her decisions are not influenced by the noise around her. Trends, peer pressure, or fleeting opinions hold no power over her. Instead, she relies on her internal compass, a deeply ingrained set of values that guide her through life with clarity and conviction. This unwavering moral strength is what sets her apart in a world that often prioritizes convenience over integrity. The Sigma female doesn't take shortcuts, and she doesn't compromise her principles for temporary gains. She knows who she is and what she stands for, which gives her a kind of quiet confidence that's hard to ignore. Even when the crowd moves in a different direction, she doesn't follow blindly. She's not stubborn for the sake of it. She's deliberate and thoughtful, ensuring her actions align with her beliefs. What makes her even more remarkable is her ability to stay true to herself without alienating others. She respects differing opinions, but she won't allow them to sway her path. This balance of conviction and openness makes her both admired and trusted. People know where they stand with her, and they recognize that her actions are rooted in authenticity, not opportunism. In a world where it's easy to get caught up in appearances and quick wins, the Sigma female reminds us of the power of staying grounded. Her strength doesn't come from being inflexible, but from knowing herself so deeply that external pressures simply don't hold weight. It's this unshakable moral foundation that makes her not just rare, but truly inspiring. Sigma females are rare because they don't fit into the typical molds society tries to place on us. They don't chase attention, but they command it through their actions. They don't follow the crowd. Instead, they lead in their own quiet, powerful way. Their strength comes from within, not from external validation or loud declarations. They embrace solitude as a source of growth and resilience, relying on their inner compass to guide them through life's challenges. Their independence isn't about being alone. It's about being so deeply rooted in who they are that nothing and no one can shake them. If you recognize yourself in these traits, know that you possess a rare kind of power. You don't need to conform to the expectations around you because your strength lies in your authenticity. The world needs more Sigma females, those who are unafraid to break free from the noise and lead by example. The power of a Sigma female isn't just in her ability to succeed on her own terms, but in the way she inspires others to do the same. So if you're a Sigma female, stand tall in your uniqueness. Keep trusting your instincts and staying true to your values. And if you're still discovering your path, know that you have the strength within you to create your own. The world needs your quiet disruption, your unshakable morals, and your ability to turn challenges into opportunities. Keep pushing boundaries and never forget, your power is in your authenticity. Take care and see you in our next video. God bless Rare Gems.